So I live in the Philippines. I moved from America to the Philippines, and whenever I hear a Filipino saying something like, "I want to live in America. I want to live in America so bad." "Oh, you're from America, dude? What part?" "Oh, in the New York area. Cool." Right? Little do they know what's happening in America. You see, a lot of Filipinos want to go to America, but they have no idea what's happening over there. They have no idea that America, it's no longer the best country economically to live in. You know, but it was true. It was true. If you live in America, there's a lot of opportunities in America, right? Especially in technology. You know, like all the big tech companies came from America: Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Google, all these companies. So if you were a software programmer, you can make a lot of money. You can make a lot of money. You know, working in the tech field in America. But even those jobs now are like, they're going extinct. There's like programmers losing their job. There's programmers losing their $200,000 a year job. You know, and the culture in America, it's so bad, it's so divided, you have no idea. If you're Filipino, I recommend you start to look up information about the quality of living in America. Transportation in America is so bad, you're not gonna see people on motorcycles in America. You won't. Maybe in the summer, but throughout the year, you can't. You have no idea. I mean, Filipinos think that they are poor. And okay, fine, okay. So maybe you are a poor Filipino. Okay, fine. But you have a lot of things accessible to you that Americans don't have. The simple things. For example, transportation. You guys have motorcycles, and most Filipinos have motorcycles. And for the most part, buying a motorcycle in the Philippines is pretty affordable. I like to think, right? You got the jeepney. Right, there's a lot of ways of transportation. A lot of people say, "Oh, the jeepney is for poor people," but they have transportation in America. Once you get out of, like, let me put it this way: 90% of America is not walkable. You can now go from your house to the grocery store. In America, you have to, when you get out of your house, you have to get on a car and drive 20-30 minutes to the closest grocery store. The most people drive is like 15 minutes to the grocery store. You cannot live in America without a car. I know that in New York, Chicago, maybe Boston, maybe Philadelphia, those old towns, old cities, they have a pretty good transportation system, right? Because they still got the old trains, you know, the subways. But 95% of America, the transportation is awful. Also, the food in America is poison. And when I say poison, yes, look up genetically modified foods. Look up, Monsanto, Roundup, all these chemicals that farmers used. We had to put a label on our food that says non-GMO, USDA organic. Because the food is so poison in America. So food and transportation is really bad. The only good reason to go to America, it's money, to get a good job, to make a good living. But guess what? That is also those opportunities are leaving as America is collapsing right now as we speak. All those jobs are going to other countries. To Canada, to Europe, to Latin America, to Asia. There's jobs coming to the Philippines. So a lot of you Filipinos, do your research. Look up, go do a quick research. What is happening in America? What is happening in the American economy? What is the cost of living in America? And you will see how blessed you are. And honestly, I say go to another country. Go to Japan. Go to Korea. They need you over there. Go to China. You know, you can make a lot of money working in Japan as a Filipino. Anyways, that's going to be it. I hope this helps. And Godspeed.